Hey up guys, thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nottingham Video Game Expo, because this weekend, the 22nd of July, we're going to have the second Notts Video Games Expo. So because I'm a little slow with these things, I haven't got my finger on the pulse, we're going to have a look at what I got to at the first one in December last year. Apologies to everybody that was there, because I told them I was going to do a video about this and I have waited about 7 months. So let's have a look what we got up to at the first one.
So firstly, I'd like to apologise for the lack of footage I got while I was at this event, because I spent most of my time with some fellow tubers just having a right old laugh, but we'll get to that in a moment. The odd feeling here for me walking into my local leisure centre is I've been to parties here, I've been here just out drinking at night, I've been to weddings here and all sorts, but this is my first game expo at my local leisure centre, and walking into such a small venue, there was so much gaming goodness crammed into that room. There were trader tables all over the place. We had Game Cycle there. They had a raffle on, and I came away with a copy of Wii Fit and a balance board. We also had Get Well Gamers there with their fantastic deal of 10 Xbox 360 games for £5, which Notts Gamer did dip into quite a few times. Wave Games had a stand there showing off some Sega Dreamcast games, so I did show a bit of interest over there and pick up a few titles for the Dreamcast. We had Sega Powered magazine with a selection of magazines on sale. Nintendo and Nottingham were there hosting a Mario Kart tournament, which I did attempt to enter, but unfortunately couldn't get past the qualifying stages. My friend Ali did go on to enter the contest, and I think he won that in the end, so congratulations, mate. Gnome King Games were there showing off their game The Train, which he was trying to get kickstarted at the time, and has been successfully done in the meantime, and Notts Game has received his copy recently, and it's currently nestled in my Game Boy. It's a really, really nice game too. Our friends over at Dreamcast Junkyard had a stand there with some Sega goodness, showing off the best console in the universe ever, so I had to sit down and play on that. Evercade had a stand there as well, so you can pick up those missing cartridges that you can't find on Amazon, which was nice because I was missing a few. And lastly, that I can remember, on the outside of the room, we had a store called SM Artworks, selling prints of their science fiction artwork from loads of films and pop cultures that you'll recognise. There's some really, really interesting prints on there. But once you got to the centre of the room, the trader tables were stuffed to the nines with retro games and video game paraphernalia, magazines, arcade banners, you name it, it's all there. I had such a fantastic time rooting through these stores and picking out some interesting retro games for the Notts Cave that I just cannot wait for this weekend to go to the next Notts VGE. There were also loads of tubers there as well. I did spend a lot of money on one particular guy's store. Thanks, Eddie at Roller X Core Games, or Roller Score Games, or Roller Core Games. Sorry, mate, I don't know how to pronounce your channel, but the link will be in the description. We did spend a while talking all things Sega Saturn, and in the end, he did me a cracking deal on a wicked selection of games. Really, really appreciate that one, mate. Cheers. We also had the fantastically dedicated and all-round dashingly handsome Feed Me Chicken. Honestly, this guy is just so awesome. You just got to feed him a lot of chicken if you want to chat. That's the only caveat. What a guy. Then we had the infectiously happy host of 16 Bits and Bobs, the man himself, Ali. Honestly, this guy is an utter joy to be around. I've never seen a happier human being on planet Earth. And after that bizarre exchange, obviously we move on to some glamour shots of some chickens, because, you know, chickens deserve love too, or something. The Girth Master himself, the Girth with the golden voice and self-proclaimed leader of the Girth gang, Goldtooth Gaming, was also there. The man with the golden Girth stick was on a mission to hand out his award for Girth Tuber of the Year, but I didn't see Tarquin at all. The true master of Sonic the Hedgehog and the logical blonde herself, Tess, was there, and she had some fantastic blondies. Seriously, I need the recipe for those. And who can forget the super sexy Scott from Marathon Gaming? This guy has an encyclopedic knowledge of retro games, and he's so interesting to talk to, but he's much taller in real life. And the final tuber making up this lovely group of middle-aged sexy people is Retro Ed, and honestly, he's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. It was an absolute pleasure meeting you guys at Notts VGE, and I cannot wait for the next one, and I hope to see you all there. And finally, a massive thank you to James and Alexander, the event organisers, for hosting such a successful first Notts Video Games Expo. I'm looking forward to the one this weekend as well, guys. Best of luck.
Reload.
And that was everything we got up to last December at Notts VGE. I'm looking forward to the second one this weekend, 22nd of July. Look forward to seeing any of you guys here that are going. It should be a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Mate, go to for Nottingham, we're having a bit of fun. We're loving it, we're licking it. Lots of girth and lots of gaming. Girthy. Yes.